Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britons never will be slain. Assassin's Creed! Hey guys, this is Bodom coming to you from the cupboard under the stairs on Privet Drive. That's in England, right? Yeah, anyway. Welcome to another installment of Should You Play It? Featuring Ubisoft's newest version of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Why a newer version of Assassin's Creed? Because they're all basically the same, just in a different environment with a few nips and tucks and tweaks here and there. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Ubisoft has taken that mantra and turned it into a freaking commandment. And then finally we come up to Assassin's Creed Syndicate with Evie and Jacob Fry, twin chimney sweeps come assassins. Probably in their mid-30s if I had to take a wild guess. 36 seems like a nice assassin's age. Like once you hit 36, it's kind of, yeah, I can be an assassin now, you know? The latest entry offers a lot of great upgrades to what Ubisoft has already created. The game is set in Industrial Revolution England, care of 1860s. Give or take. It's a good setting. I was a little worried about it at first because it seems just a little too far forward for the Assassin's Creed series, but it works. It could have been worse, but it came out real well. Let's go see why. Shall we? Join me. Join me as we discuss why this Assassin's Creed actually works. One of the shining points of Assassin's Creed Syndicate is the revamped climbing mechanics. A lot of them which they introduced in Assassin's Creed Unity, but they went a little further in this one. Completely new thing is the grapple launcher, which allows you to shoot a grappling hook to the top of a building or some point on the building and immediately takes you to the top, which is kind of cheating. But when you think about the size and scope of London, makes total sense because it's freaking huge. You know, it's freaking huge, and there's what seems like thousands of buildings all over the place. If you had to individually climb every single one of these buildings, it would probably drive you insane. So they have definitely come a long way in terms of that system, and Syndicate really shines in that one. It really shows off just how much they've learned over the past iterations of the Assassin's Creed series. Who is this guy Curtis? Who is this guy Curtis? Another thing that has really taken a great forefront is the fighting mechanic. The combat is real fluid, it's real smooth, whether you're bare knuckle brawling with a set of brass knuckles, which is Jacob's primary weapon, or you're going toe-to-toe with a cane sword, which is kind of Evie saying there. In fact, they have gear that increases damage with those weapons because they're kind of their signature weapon. You know, as is typical with Assassin's Creed, they haven't really changed the formula all that much. They haven't really had to. But it shows that each iteration is very similar to the one before. None of the weapons really change much. You can expect to see a little bit more of those same things. It's a very comfortable system to get into, especially if you've been a die-hard Assassin's Creed fan. There's a lot of comfortable tropes to get into because they've kept things largely the same, which is both a good point and a bad point. It shows that they haven't really felt like changing anything over and above the typical movement systems. Granted, all these games are built around movement. They are built around climbing and dashing and jumping and all those sorts of things. Even Black Flag, which didn't really have that many buildings to begin with, unless you're talking about siege towns. And siege towns are nothing. They're aluminum shacks. And they definitely capitalized on that, and they definitely made it a much more gratifying system for Assassin's Creed Syndicate over and above. But you know, you couldn't have an Assassin's Creed without some heavy-handed junk going on like this. Like this right here. What is this? Where's this chick stuck in this table?
Hey, I surrender. No fucking more, alright?
Alright. Okay. But this guy, this corpse, just hanging on. How's he even? He hasn't even. There it goes. Alright, never mind. Or this demon chick floating.
Escape from Bedlam, lass?
Yep! Yeah, okay. Even that guy's like, what? What? Even that horse is like, what the hell do you think you're doing? Yep. Yep. Yep.
In the arms of the angel, fly.
So if you want an honest reason why you can play this game, there's always the you could always go do the carriage races because they're kind and gentle and they're fun to do, and you won't always lose, and you won't run over children. Never not in carriage races. Never ever not in carriage races. So should you play it? Should you play Assassin's Creed Syndicate? Well, that's a tough answer because, like I said before, either you like Assassin's Creed and you like the formula Ubisoft's put together that they have largely unchanged over the course of their games, or you don't, or you picked up Assassin's Creed 2 and caused some havoc as Ezio and then was like, nah, I'm done. Nah, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. It was one of the two. You're either one of the two. London is a great setting for this game because it allowed them to be a little less formal with the whole thing. Yeah, Evie and Jacob crack jokes with one another. They're brother and sister, so they're buttholes to one another, obviously, because, you know, that's what brother and sister do to one another. There's buttholes. Plus, they're twins, so, you know, that butthole level is like sky high. Plus, you're in England where everybody's just up your throat about something with you. But, you know, I would be too if I was, you know, if I saw some dude just murdering in the street. I'd be like, hey, what are you doing? Assassin's Creed Syndicate is definitely a bright spot in the Assassin's Creed universe, and I am certainly looking forward to the next one, which Ubisoft is going to take an extra year to put together, so it'll be all nice and purty for when we get it into our hands. So should you play Assassin's Creed Syndicate? You know, why not? There you go. Why not? Why wouldn't you play it? You like stabbing things? You like English accents? You like climbing buildings? You like those things? Well then, I mean, why not? Did you play any of the other ones? Did you enjoy them? And you'll probably enjoy this one, because I mean, it's basically the same thing. So give it a shot, right? If you've ever tried any of the other ones, you'll probably be pretty satisfied with this one as well. So, you know, it doesn't hurt. All in all, it is a good game and a good entry into the Assassin's Creed series. So, you know what? Why not? Why not do it? Appreciate you guys hanging around for a while. Been fun. Had a good time. Had a couple of beers. Had a couple of good things. You know, these things take a while to put together, so, you know, you do a lot of drinking while you're doing it. And, you know, it is British, so beer is, like, qualified. But anyway, hope you guys have a good day. I'll be off to the Division for the next foreseeable future, forever, so I'll probably have some stuff coming out on that. Hope you come back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bodom, and I will see you next time. Should you play it? Dying Light. Now, Dying Light is a special sort of zombie. The most epic brutality you've ever seen. The worst horses in the world. Gunther shall come for you.
He shall come for your family. He shall come for your kids. He shall come for your wives. He will come for your dreams.